Eserni, Isunshin. Today I want to tell you the story of a man we should never forget. A true hero from Korea's history, Admiral Yi Sun-sin. Now, for many people, one famous line comes to mind when they hear his name. I still have 12 ships left. But here's the thing, this wasn't just a dramatic line from a movie. It was a real statement of unshakable resolve, spoken in a moment of total despair. At the time, Korea was on the verge of collapse. The Japanese army was advancing north at lightning speed, and the Korean Navy was almost completely destroyed. And in the middle of that chaos, Admiral Yi stood up and said, I will fight them with the 12 ships I still have. Can you imagine? Facing hundreds of enemy ships with just 12? It sounds impossible. And yet he didn't back down. Yi Sun-sin's life was filled with hardship. He was betrayed by the king, framed by political enemies, even thrown in prison. And still he stayed. Why? Because before he was a soldier, he was a citizen. Before he was a commander, he was a human being who deeply loved his country and its people. He was willing to sacrifice everything, including himself, for them. Let's talk about the famous Battle of Myeongyang. He had only 13 ships left. The Japanese, over 300. Most people would have run, surrendered, given up, but not Admiral Yi. He chose to fight, and incredibly he won. But that victory wasn't luck. It came from careful planning, strategy, and the deep trust between him and his men. He ate with his soldiers. He took night watches himself on the deck. After battle, he personally treated the wounded. He buried the dead with honor. He wasn't just a general who won wars. He was a leader who won hearts. His wartime diary, Nanjung Ilgi, shows us the man behind the legend. He cried. He suffered. He lost sleep from the weight of responsibility. He was afraid, but he never retreated. And that is what made him truly great. He didn't let fear stop him. Even when he wanted to give up, he didn't. In his final battle, the Battle of Noryang, he was struck by a bullet. As he was dying, he said, "Do not let the troops know I am dead until the battle is over." He thought of his men before himself. He thought of his country before his own life. That's the kind of person Yi Sun-sin was. We call him a hero not just because he won battles, but because he showed us how to live with courage, duty, and purpose. Even today, we all fight our own battles. Anxiety, pressure, burnout, doubt. And in those moments, I remember Yi Sun-sin. When he said, I still have 12 ships left, he wasn't just talking about boats. He meant I still have hope. I still have will. I still have a reason to fight. And maybe you do too. Maybe you have one small thing left that can keep you going. If you do, then your battle isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. Yi Sun-sin's story isn't just about war. It's a reminder that how we live, how we fight through adversity matters. He didn't see himself as a hero. He simply believed, if not me, then who? And maybe that's the question we should ask ourselves too. Each of us has our own Myeongyang to face. Family struggles, career setbacks, inner battles with ourselves. But if we can face them with even a fraction of Yi Sun-sin's spirit, then we carry his legacy forward. Let me leave you with one of his most famous quotes. Those who seek death shall live. Those who seek to live shall die. Sometimes true courage means letting go of everything that holds us back and just stepping forward ready to fight. I hope this story gave you something to think about today.